question is, sir, what are the key critical and cutting-edge defense technologies where DRDO and other institutions are working? Are you happy with the speed of research and development in cutting-edge and critical defense technologies in India?
So there are the technologies and the strategy. As far as they are concerned, it's a two-way process. Many times the strategies of fighting wars, they demand technologies. Second time is the technologies themselves will be able to change the strategy of the warfare. With the advent of technology like robotics, unmanned systems and so on, the non-contact warfare is becoming the order of the day now. You must have seen today the infantry movements in the Russian-Ukraine war is hardly anything. The majority of the war is being fought using the missiles and the lesser weapons and unmanned systems and so on. So this certainly is the area where India is also working, and they will continue to evolve such technologies for non-contact warfare. Second area which will be emerging today is what our adversaries are already working on, and hence we have to also prepare. The speed of attack is changing from supersonic to hypersonic. Hypersonic systems are coming in the way, hypersonic aircraft, hypersonic missiles, hypersonic anti-ship missiles and so on. Now that requires that we should have a matching counter defense capability for the hypersonic. So anti-hypersonic cruise missiles, anti-hypersonic re-entry vehicles, all that will have to be part of the Indian defense research, both in the government sector as well in the private sector, also in the academia. This is another area. Third one is the area which is going to affect considerably tomorrow is the space segment. The space segment is becoming very important in the complete warfare. Command, control, communication, surveillance, intelligence, reconnaissance, all these are now space-based. And if these are going to be space-based, then large number of satellites are required to be done. The cheaper option for that is to have low Earth orbit satellites flying in formations, and that will give you a much better coverage and no waiting time. For example, unless you are in the geostationary orbit, you have a waiting time of maybe 2 hours to 5 hours. We cannot depend on that in a real-time application. So space for defense is becoming a major area in which the country has to put its effort. And that's why our Department of Space and DRDO both have launched now what is called the small satellite launch vehicles. Basic idea is to send them into low Earth orbit, a few kilograms of satellites and things like that. And even our academic institutions, our private sector has come in a big way now in developing such of these vehicles as well as satellites. So I'm sure we are on the right track. But the most important thing is going to be the sensors, the electronic warfare sensors, the surveillance sensors, the radars and things like that, communication sensors. They have to be today made in India. In the past, we have been largely dependent on these sensors coming from outside. And I think now with the EW sensors becoming a stronghold of India, radars becoming a stronghold of India, and even 6G and 5G are becoming part of the Indian defense and the civilian production. I think we are on the right track, and we will be catching up in all areas with respect to the future warfare.